Darshita from the New Indian Express, and my question to you is, when you got to know about your, cancer, so what was the biggest challenge you faced, and how did you overcome it?
The biggest challenge was, of course, the fact that the shock, the denial, and the fact that it was at the fourth stage. So that was scary, and it felt like, okay, what? I mean, it felt like it was over. And my husband didn't think it was over, and he said it cannot be over. And then I looked at my son and I said, no, this cannot be over. And that's how I could overcome that challenge. But when you hear fourth stage, it felt like this was it. Yeah. But that's what gave me the strength to kind of try to survive it. And I did. Thank God for that. While we are talking about it, I would say that Pinky is being very modest about this and is not saying this completely, but what I'm seeing here, the lab facilities and everything that they have here at the hub, is fantastic. Because every time you don't have to go into a huge hospital to do things, you come into a place like this, do all your health checkups. Because if you do them regularly, um, most of the time what we feel, I mean, I'm part of it, and a lot of us think that, oh, see, the test came negative, what a waste of money. But we need to look at it differently. Test came negative, you saved so much money which would have needed, if it would have come positive, you would be paying that much more in the hospitals for treatment, which is far, far more expensive than the test is. So when you go for a health checkup, it's a small investment so that you don't have to spend that kind of money later when you fall ill. And nothing, health is your wealth. So the best investment is in investing in your health, because if you're healthy, your family is going to remain healthy, everybody around you is going to remain healthy. So being on top of it is very important. So coming into a place like this, I mean, it's an amazing place that, they built. When I saw it, I thought it was a great idea because I don't find it intimidating. Like for me, going into a hospital to get your health checkups done, it's always a little intimidating. They're big and it scares you a bit. So coming to a place like that where everything is organized is so much more easier. Book an appointment, just come, get it done. I think this is the best gift to give. All my friends in Hyderabad are going to get this voucher. You must come out with gift vouchers.
We'll do that. I think we are thinking of that. Yeah. The best gift to give people.
Absolutely. I mean,
You're absolutely right. When you enter this place, you don't have that horrible smell, like a hospital smell, and it just feels like a nice,
It's nice. Book it, come and do it. So I think this is the best gift to give to your loved ones.
We will do that. Any more questions?
I think it was a wonderful session, and especially because there were every time I go to various hospitals or organizations, and when we talk about this, and I feel there are times when I feel how much more can I talk about it, and then I realized when I heard doctors speak today, and when they give like the facts that she was giving, and every time I feel like I still keep learning something new, and there is so much new that is happening in this field, and where not just the cure, we're all always talking about the new things that are happening in cure, but there is so many new things that are happening in the way, in the diagnosis of it, and in detecting it, and the tech is so amazing now, and we can really detect it early. The shocking part is literally, like I was saying, certain cancers in pre-cancer stage, you can find out that you will get cancer. Technology is reaching there, so we must take advantage of that, and catch it before it becomes scary as it becomes later on. There, so definitely, I mean, it was life altering. So there's definitely a huge amount of change, and I think uh, when you think you have limited time, suddenly the clarity is amazing, and as time passes, I'm beginning to forget the clarity. But when I get asked this kind of a question, it reminds me that I should remember that clarity and remind myself of what is important and what actually matters in life, and to give that the time. Um, Living in present is something that I realized was something that I was not at all practicing. It was either worrying about the future or regretting the past. So more and more I make a very, very conscious effort to live in the present, and that's for the And eating wise, health wise, definitely understanding how my gut and my brain is connected has been a huge eye opener for me. So that I think is the bottom line and the crux of all your problems, the gut.